living history, the place where the past comes to life. Imagine stepping into the 19th century like never before. Using AI, we have colorized and animated rare historical photos. Are you ready to look history in the eye? Let's begin. William Frederick Cody, better known as Buffalo Bill, was an American soldier, entrepreneur, showman, and promoter. He became famous for his legendary Wild West shows, which recreated scenes from Native American and cowboy life. Cody attracted many real cowboys and Native Americans to his performances, including the legendary Chief Sitting Bull. Helen Keller was an American writer, lecturer, and political activist. At just 19 months old, she lost her sight and hearing due to illness. But through determination and the guidance of her teacher, Anne Sullivan, she overcame these challenges and achieved great success. Keller became a prominent philanthropist and activist, advocating for education and social inclusion for people with disabilities, while also speaking out against racism, militarism, and gender discrimination. Millicent Fawcett, named Garrett, was an English suffragist and feminist, serving as the president of the National Union of Women's Suffrage Societies from 1890 to 1914. She played a key role in establishing the first women's college at Cambridge and assisted her blind husband, Henry Fawcett, who was the first professor of economics at Cambridge. Annie Oakley, born Phoebe Ann Mosey, was an American sharpshooter and folk heroine. Born on August 13, 1860, she developed hunting skills as a child to help support her poor family in western Ohio. At the age of 15, she defeated experienced marksman Frank E. Butler in a shooting competition and married him in 1876. The couple joined Buffalo Bill's Wild West show in 1885, performing across Europe for royalty and world leaders. Ellen Terry was an English stage actress born into a theatrical family. She made her debut in 1856 and became famous for her performances in Shakespearean plays. Terry also appeared in early films and had a close friendship with playwright George Bernard Shaw. Walt Whitman was an American poet, journalist, and a pioneer of free verse. Born on May 31, 1819, he held various government positions, including working in the Attorney General's office. His work continues to influence literature and poetry to this day. Sarah Bernhardt, born Henriette Rosine Bernard, was born on October 22, 1844, in Paris. She was a French actress and screenwriter best known for her powerful dramatic roles. In the early 20th century, she was hailed as the most famous actress in history. Bernhardt began her career in 1862 and continued performing across Europe and America until 1922. Known as the Divine Sarah, she was awarded the Legion of Honor and even had a crater on Venus named after her. Edgar Allan Poe was an American writer, poet, essayist, literary critic, and editor, and a key figure in American Romanticism. He is considered the creator of the classic detective story and a pioneer of psychological fiction. Poe is best known for his eerie and mysterious tales, and his portrait captures that same haunting enigma. Ida B. Wells, Ida Bell Wells Barnett, was an African-American journalist, suffragist, newspaper editor, sociologist, and a leading civil rights activist. Born on July 16, 1862, she became known for her fearless fight against lynching and for publishing the groundbreaking books Southern Horrors and The Red Record. Frederick Douglass, born Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey, was an American writer, abolitionist, educator, editor, and an exceptional orator. He became one of the most prominent advocates for the rights of Black Americans and a leading figure in the abolitionist movement. Mary Seacole, born Mary Jane Seacole, was born in 1805 in Jamaica. She was a renowned nurse, autobiographer, and writer. During the Crimean War, she established and managed hospitals in both Panama and Crimea, providing care for wounded soldiers. She passed away on May 14, 1881, in London. Harry Houdini, born Eric Wies, was an American illusionist, philanthropist, and actor born in Budapest, Austria-Hungary on March 24, 1874. He became famous for his daring escape acts and for exposing frauds and charlatans. Houdini passed away on October 31, 1926, in Detroit, USA. Billy the Kid, born Henry McCarty, was one of the most notorious outlaws in American history. He was responsible for 8 deaths before being shot and killed at just 21 years old. In this rare photograph, he is the second from the left playing cards. This is only the second known image of him, and it was auctioned in Dallas for $1 million. Sojourner Truth, born Isabella Baumfree, was an American abolitionist and feminist who was born into slavery in 1797. She became famous for her powerful speech, "Ain't I a Woman?" delivered in 1851. Truth was a passionate advocate for the abolition of slavery, women's rights, religious tolerance, and pacifism. History feels closer when we see it in color and motion. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which photo impressed you the most. See you in the next video on Living History.